It's not that much.
Let's get into the episode. What do you say?
Probably cut 2 inches off is what I say.
I just got it done.
I can't see split ends from that far away.
Yeah, maybe go back to your natural color. See how that fits.
Woo!
Oh my gosh!
I like being. I see why women like that.
Yeah.
That is fun.
Being petty.
Yeah,
and
just
rude.
being like, just kind of like,
I do enjoy it.
yeah.
Catty.
Yeah.
Every now and again.
Maybe
when I
you
get
should
the
try your
chance.
natural color
It's fun.
again.
I like that. Yeah, that was good.
Just waiting on you. I'm just waiting on you, brother.
You said we have a. What are we doing?
An imaginary friend, usually only seen by one person. They listen, talk back, and tell secrets. But sometimes those secrets sound a little too real. Tonight, we're talking about imaginary friends. Are they innocent figments of the imagination? Or something else entirely? Hey there, listeners, and welcome back to Fear and Flame Podcast. I'm Brooklyn,
I'm Mason.
What?
and today we're talking about imaginary friends. So, strike a match, light a candle, and settle in. This one is sure to ignite some fear.
Did you guys have imaginary friends?
No, definitely not.
You didn't?
Did you?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't know anybody that does have imaginary friends.
I feel like it is typically kids who either don't have siblings or don't have...
Not have friends?
So in this, I'll get into it, but they're kids usually between the ages of 3 and 8 are the ones who are usually have an imaginary friend. And there's not a ton of reason. I mean, I don't remember having an imaginary friend, and I don't remember talking to anyone that's had an imaginary friend.
Yeah.
Normally the voices keep me company.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not, I haven't really had to come up with a fake.
Yeah.
Because they're real.
always been
Yeah.
Because they're real.
Because they're really there, right?
So,
Do you know, have you had any friends? Like, I don't even know of any friends I've had that have imaginary
Oh,
friends.
you've had to have had a friend. With
I mean, I'm sure, but I just don't.
No,
never
I'm
asked.
Mason.
no.
Oh, yeah.
Saying that about you. You were kind of in the popular clique.
Yeah, your friends were normal. I probably knew a couple people.
They still have imaginary friends
I
to
may have
this
had a
day.
couple people that were imaginary friends. I don't even know. I might have been too far deep. No, which, like, I don't know.
I think I have a stigma
I've heard
towards imaginary friends.
You have a stigma?
Is that the word? What word do
You
you
have
use?
like prejudice against them? Or if somebody tells you, I had a little
Like, if someone tells me they had an imaginary friend, I'm already
immediately
like...
they're docking down in points.
I just feel like it's like, which I know, this is going to talk about it, and I know it's probably not a bad thing.
No.
But I feel like if you have an imaginary friend, immediately I'm going to be like, oh.
Immediately you're, well.
Something might be a little off about you.
Yeah,
just
probably.
because I already have weird, because it's just,
Yeah.
I immediately think like either
like,
you're
"Aw."
mentally unstable or you're seeing a ghost or something demonic.
Yeah. You're like, you're going to hell.
Yeah.
No. Call back. No, but I haven't heard really of people having imaginary friends that I know of. I know I've heard of like people as kids like said that they like were talking to somebody or something like
Yeah,
that.
creepy.
Like
Yeah, like so and so or whatever, but they never like have someone that they've had with them as a companion for a long period of time when they're doing stuff together. Like, me and Lucy are gonna go swing on the back porch, Mom.
yeah.
Oh, Lucy doesn't like green beans.
It's gonna be funny.
Somebody's sitting in Lucy's chair.
Yeah, I'd be so.
Because
I'd shut that down so quick.
you feel prejudice against them, and what's funny is you're gonna have a kid and
I know.
have an imaginary friend.
My kids better
And they're gonna
pack
be
it
like-
up. You're gonna have to go somewhere. You and Lucy, you're gonna have to go somewhere else. We ain't doing that until Lucy to leave this house.
So weird.
There would be.
I wonder where they get like. I don't know how they build an imaginary friend.
Probably because they can't get a real one. So
No, I mean how
No, like-
how they structure the like,
and then
the
how it
personality
lasts
stuff.
so long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Too,
if they
'cause I
just
feel like
grab
kids are
somebody
so,
they
like-
seen on the TV or something?
Which is
Like
definitely.
Billy Bob Thornton said he doesn't want girls on his dinner plate.
It's creepy when they start saying the weird stuff too, like, oh, Billy Bob, he can't get in the bathtub because he drowned in there.
He
Like,
said, yeah, he said I should stay away from the dogs.
Said your name is Thurman? No.
so we'll kind of get into what psychologists say about imaginary friends.
Oh, those cats.
Yeah. They say that
That's
imaginary
kinda holistic,
friends.
ain't it? Psychologist.
Psychology.
They're
I don't know.
holistic.
Brooklyn's very familiar with them. So you.
No, I'm not. I don't believe in psychology. I'm just kidding. No, I believe in psychology. They say that friends are normal. The imaginary friends are normal and healthy. They say
Sure.
60% of kids, usually between ages 3 and 8, have some kind of imaginary companion. Some say that it's like a teddy bear that talks, a superhero sidekick, or an invisible friend who sits beside them at dinner.
That seems extremely large. 60%.
60. That's what I thought
Yeah.
too.
No
That
way.
seems very big to
That
me.
means
That's kinda
out
high.
of 1 and 2 children, one of them kids has got an imaginary friend, and I don't believe that.
And I also, but what also do they decide is like, even if, what if it's one day and they're like, oh,
Yeah, it might be pretty blanketed. We're like,
Yeah.
they're playing with
Yeah.
toys, and they're like,
yeah, like just a one-off, not like, oh, they had this imaginary friend for years.
Well, you know what's a scarier thought? Is what if like it really is that 60% of kids have imaginary friends, and the reason why you don't know of any of them is because most of them are secret imaginary friends that they're not supposed
That's
to like.
even creepier. Yeah, that's
that they're
even
not
weirder.
telling an adult about because they're like,
Like they just look in the back of the car and
you know, Thurman's in the back.
Herman's back there. God.
And Thurman's like doing the.
Thurman, no. I'm not supposed to hurt mommy and daddy.
Oh, what was that movie where was it a movie or TV show where the guy was like he's seen cartoon animals?
The Boys. Is it The Boys? It was like the
No, like the this is the premise.
the magic,
Oh, okay.
the purple crayon or something like that, like or
No. And it almost killed his son. Like the animals were
real.
like only he's seen them, but they like almost killed his son or something. I can't
Oh,
remember what it
weird.
was.
I don't know. You can
don't
look it up.
know.
I'll keep talking while you're
Yeah,
looking
go
it
ahead.
up. They appear in homes all over the world, across cultures, across languages, and always around the same age. That's not coincidence, that's development. Researchers like Marjorie Taylor and Paul Harris have spent decades studying this, finding that kids with imaginary friends tend to be more creative, empathetic, and better understanding other people's emotions. So, by most accounts, this is good. It's how a child practices social skills and learns to make sense of a confusing world. When parents hear their kids chatting away to thin air, they're told, "Don't worry, it's normal."
Yeah. Makes sense why we didn't have any, huh?
Yeah.
We're not normal. we were not.
We were-
We're socially
They're
not
like,
there.
well,
We're not empathetic.
yeah.
We don't.
We didn't want somebody else to deal with.
Yeah.
You're telling me now I've got a fake person that's
yeah.
gonna follow me around all
I
the
definitely
time?
wouldn't have went for that.
Oh my goodness, dude.
Like, Thurman, I don't care about
Yeah,
how you
just
feel.
leave me alone.
Leave me alone, dude.
Yeah.
Figure it out yourself.
Yeah, I'd have been like, no, Thurman.
I already got a brother and a sister I got to put up with. You're not getting added to my plate.
Gosh. No, really.
Lyra didn't have any, did she?
No, I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so. I don't know.
Like, I don't know anyone close to us that's had an imaginary friend.
Because it depends on, like, what do you consider imaginary friend? Like, is it just, like you said, is it just, like, a stuffed animal with, like, a
Yeah.
name that you're like,
Yeah.
oh, you know, like, Barry wants he's drinking tea with me at an IT party or
Yeah.
whatever. And, like,
And usually I feel like ones like that, too, it's like saying what the kid wants them to do. Like, Barry wants a cookie after dinner tonight. Like, stuff like that. Not like, Barry said that if I don't walk every 2 minutes that
I'm in
mommy and
trouble.
daddy are going to die. Or like weird stuff like that. Like things that
Misfits
kids
and
shouldn't be thinking
Monsters
about.
was the name.
Misfits and Monsters.
Never heard of that.
Me neither.
It was a show?
I think it was the show.
Where did you watch that at?
River?
A mother in Pennsylvania once said her 5-year-old daughter wouldn't stop talking about a man named Tommy. He worked on trains, the girl said. He died when the cars fell over. At first, it was cute. Kids invent stories all the time.
What? That would have never been cute.
Said, oh,
Oh, he died
Tommy.
on the train.
that's so cute.
You're
I
so
guess.
wild.
You're so creative.
You're so creative.
My baby girl's imaginative.
What a...
She went to look into the local archives, and there had been a man named Thomas that was a train worker that died. He was killed in a derailment 70 years earlier. Same name, same accident.
Yeah.
That's when it's
You know. It's so cute.
questionable.
Active
It's
imagination.
adorable.
Yeah, A for adoption.
Yeah.
Because what do you even do? I mean, that's your kid. So do you just kind of like, well...
Like, we don't talk about Tommy. Never say
Yeah.
Tommy's name again. I don't want to hear about him. I would react so poorly. I need therapy before I have a kid.
Sergeant what was that movie? Major Payne. Just Major Payne and be like, oh, Thomas is in the closet. Bang, 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 bang.
Gosh.
You know, get rid of that real quick.
Yeah. Like, see, now Thomas is gone.
So this is kind of similar to the Hat Man, but it's not the same. It says, there's a figure that shows up again and again on online forums, always described the same way. A tall man dressed in black, standing in the corner of a child's bedroom. He doesn't move much. He doesn't speak loudly. Sometimes he whispers. Kids call him different names. The quiet man, the shadow friend, Mr. Black.
Michael Jackson.
Parents write that their kids describe him in terrifyingly similar ways.
Oh, boy.
He comes when I can't sleep. He tells me stories about when he was alive. He says he's lonely. Psychologists might call this sleep paralysis. The paranormal community might call it something else, a shared haunting, an archetype, a fragment of collective fear.
Isn't that crazy that's such a, like, why is that so ingrained as like a shared hallucination?
I don't know, but why
amongst,
the
like, human
tall black
beings?
man's been in white, or the tall
Right?
man's been in White's room before.
And why is he wearing a hat?
Shadow. He didn't
Shadow
wear a
man.
hat either.
Yeah, because that's the thing is
Yeah,
like
the hat's different.
the hat's crazy because like it's not even, you can't even say that that's like a evolved like built-in feature because we came up with hats like after we were living out in like
like a brimmed hat wasn't around until probably the 1600s or something.
yeah, so it's a little nuts that's such a distinguishing feature. But
anything like that is nuts to me, that because there's a lot of things that kids have not seen yet when they're that little to have
Yeah.
a similar. Ugh.
like so back in 1930 when the cars derailed on
Yeah,
my friend
like
Thomas.
that's
Like,
very.
How do you know they do that? What?
Yeah, it's creepy.
What?
So there's an urban legend, because there's not like an official record of it. This is what made me think of doing this episode in the first place, is I saw this little snippet on Instagram or something, maybe TikTok, and it was talking about a small Wyoming town in the 1990s. A teacher noticed that several of her students had drawn the same woman during art class. Long black hair, pale skin, a red dress. The kids said her name was Mara. When she asked who Mara was, they all said the same thing. She's the lady who comes to the playground when it's dark. No one's ever proved this story. It could have started like as a Reddit post or something, or just a rumor. Mm-hmm. But the creepy part is, if you go digging far enough, you'll find other stories from Kansas, Montana, and even Ohio describing a red dress woman who only talks to kids. It's as if the same imaginary friend is being passed from one child's imagination to another.
Not concerning at all. They're just really connected.
That's the
surely.
thing that bothers me the most, is the imaginary friends when kids...
Like shared hallucinations.
Yes. And, or you'll be like, okay, my sibling and I were 10 years apart. Like, my sister, they weren't expecting to have my sisters. I mean, she's 10 years younger than me. I had an imaginary friend named Frank. Well, I grew out of it. And then now that I have my little sister, now she has an imaginary friend named Frank. Never discussed it, never talked about it. It's just weird.
Just turns out Frank's like a dead guy buried
Yep.
in the
basement.
backyard.
Yeah.
Like, well, no, it really is like... That's what's so weird about kids.
They
It's
say
unnerving.
that there's some people that say that they're like more in tune with the spiritual
paranormal,
world
yeah.
when
Just
you're
like
younger.
animals and stuff. Yeah. I think some of it is like an innocence, and that you have your guard up as an adult. Like, as you get older, like you can easily put things off or whatever. Like, you're closed off to it, I think,
Like, you
in
hear
a way.
a bunch of voices at night, and you're like, well, maybe that's just the house settling.
Yeah,
just
that's
tired.
That's all that is.
It's always just
It's a little windy.
Pipes
It's a
are
little
real
windy out
creaky,
there.
man.
The kid's like, nope, that was Frank. That was Frank talking to me last night.
No. We gotta have our foundation.
So, tulpas. I know you guys
here
have
we
heard of
go.
tulpas, because what is that? Was it there's a
I
YouTube
remember
series
reading
or whatever.
A story about a guy that had a Peter Griffin tulpa, and it followed him around.
Are you serious?
It bothered him all the time. Like on Reddit.
It says, when imagination takes shape in Tibetan mysticism, there's a word for it. Tulpa. It's a being created entirely through thought. It's a belief that a tulpa begins as imagination. according to legend, eventually can act independently of its creator. Western occultists pick up on this in the early 1900s, and there are stories of monks who manifested living shadows of writers who saw their fictional characters appear before them. Imagine being a writer, and you write somebody, and they show on up.
At what point did we just decide it was schizophrenia? You know what I mean? Like, when did we make that jump where it's like, maybe it's their problem? Yeah, maybe you take some pills and go sit in that room over there and you think about life real hard.
It says, even online today, there are forums where people claim to have created tulpas, entities that live in their heads but speak with separate voices. Science says these are dissociative experiences, that the brain is dividing parts of the self into new personalities. So it's dangerous. A multiple personality disorder.
That's even worse. I don't know.
People who experience it say that it feels real. Obviously.
Your brain split itself.
If real enough that they're tulpas, that they can talk back to them. They argue all the things like you're having. Which,
so it's like your brain made an imaginary friend.
Really
it's like, well,
like I feel like that could be it.
Yeah, but I mean that guy said that he was trying to get rid of Peter Griffin. Like,
do you believe in tulpas, or do you believe that the mind is powerful enough to make yourself have a multiple personality disorder, like to break off like that?
I think you could fracture your own mind.
I'll have to speak with my my local Scientology leader and see what he says. No, I think it's got to be some mental illness or something, right? Like, there's no way that it's just like, if I think really hard about
people, whenever they do think about it, tulpas, like it being the monks and stuff, people who have reached enlightenment or some spiritual awakeness, now that they have the power to create.
They're just gonna split part of their brain off and talk to it.
Well, if you're lonely. If you ain't got much else going on, I mean, the monks, they ain't got much to do up there, so you might as well make a new friend.
Yep.
I have a few Reddit stories, just some short ones that I'll read.
A Seinfeld cast of
in your mind,
in your head.
Okay, if you had to pick a tulpa and it actually be someone real, not a fictional character,
oh man,
who would you have as your tulpa? Probably Dr. Phil. Like somebody like that. It would actually be that lady.
That'd be
great. Seinfeld would be an interesting one.
Yeah.
Who would I least want it to be? Probably like Trisha Paytas or whatever her name.
Really?
What a nightmare.
All the time. That'd be terrible. Who else?
Just have somebody following you around and.
Yeah.
I mean, if it was someone you actually like
if I could have like what's his name?
I don't know. If it was me, I'd probably have Unknown Henson.
Who's that?
He voiced Early in Squidbillies.
Oh my gosh! You would pick
that would be a pretty good one too.
Squidbillies character.
That would be funny.
Terrible. Gilbert Gottfried.
Yes.
Gilbert Gottfried.
Yes. Gilbert Gottfried. Yeah.
That would get tiring.
He's a comedian.
I'd love it. I think it'd be hilarious all the time having him narrate things.
Is he the one that plays the bird on Aladdin? Yeah, I like him.
Did you see Unknown Henson?
I'm gonna look him up.
Grade A choice there, dude. Have him
just all the time.
Yeah.
I feel like that'd be dangerous for you. I think that you would.
Oh, he's kind of creepy looking. Ew.
Let me get a look at. I've never actually seen the guy.
He's terrifying.
He's a country western music troubadour. Baby.
Wait a minute.
Have you seen that man before?
He kind of looks like that one guy that.
He looks like the Squidbilly, actually. Mm-hmm. He's terrifying.
He's accused of being a vampire, supposedly.
I would believe it.
There's an interview where he's talking about it.
I could see it.
I never sucked no blood, baby, or something like that.
I never sucked no blood.
Is that something he said on Squidbillies? Because that sounds like something he said on Squidbillies. This is Science Nerd 86. When my daughter was a toddler, she randomly started talking about a man named Don. She always described him the same way and didn't seem scared at all, despite bringing him up every day. She didn't go to daycare and we didn't know anyone named Don. Then, one day she got completely freaked out. Wouldn't walk around the house alone in case she ran into Don. Wouldn't sleep in her own room and would talk about how she hated him because he said mean words to her all the time. About a year into Mean Don, we bought a new house. Once we moved, she never spoke of him again.
That is weird. That's
Yeah.
A little
probably-
odd.
I'd probably take my kid to a therapist.
Probably like, so what's Don? What's he talking about?
What is he saying that's mean to you?
What are you not a big fan of? Because that would be my concern.
Yeah.
You know.
Whenever they start getting scared is,
Yeah,
Yeah, you
yeah. When
probably
the
like-
kid's scared,
Yeah.
that's how you know.
Yeah, that's like,
you should be
ooh.
very scared if the kid is
Ooh.
scared. This
Ruh-roh,
one,
Reggie.
yeah, this isn't good. Jimsky 13. My cousin was a few years younger than me, and he had an imaginary friend called Mookie. Mookie wasn't human.
No, he didn't.
Yes, Mookie
No.
wasn't human, but some kind of alien monster thing. Used to freak me out when I'd hear a noise behind me at my grandparents' house, and my cousin would calmly say, "It's only Mookie. He just wants to see you."
I'd beat my cousin.
Isn't that so funny?
I'm
that
glad.
His name is
I'm glad
Mookie?
that we were able to summon him in
Yeah.
his episode. I'm glad that he made an appearance.
So, I mean, apparently Mookie's been imaginary friends with some
Apparently
folks.
He's been around, so
This one is named, the name on this Redditor is Biggest Parrot, which I don't know.
Biggest parrot what?
Just sounds Biggest Parrot.
Oh.
But I feel like it's supposed to sound weird. I don't know.
Nah, it's fine.
Biggest Parrot. My youngest sister, 4 at the time, had an imaginary friend named Paris Jarris.
Paris Jarris. Yeah, he's
I thought you were starting off with Paris Hilton. I was like, they do take celebrities.
no kidding, really.
And Paris said her platinum card keeps declining.
Oh God!
My
Can I
dad-
change my answer from earlier?
Yeah,
Yeah, what is it?
yeah, he's gonna start
Paris
changing.
Yeah.
Paris Hilton.
Yeah, it's a new
all
one.
the time.
My dad had built her a small playhouse in our backyard where my mom could see her and hear her while she was in the kitchen. My sister would have tea parties and such with her imaginary friend. One day, Mom heard her say, "Don't worry, as long as I'm alive, they won't hurt you." She paused and said, "Well, if you do that, then I can't help you. It's not nice to kill people."
You are correct.
I'm like, honey, the kid's sleeping outside tonight.
Said,
She's
"Bet
gonna
you
stay
really
in that
likes that
place.
playhouse out there."
She's gonna live in it now.
Yeah.
When my mom asked her what it was about, my sister said, "Sometimes I have to tell Paris to be a nice person or he can't visit anymore." We moved not too long afterwards and she didn't get a new playhouse. So, Paris Jarris, bad dude.
Paris Jarris.
The creepy thing is, too, about that one, I know everything is creepy.
There's
I
not a
keep
guy
using the
named.
word-
You're not about to tell me there's a guy named Paris
Jarris.
Jarris.
So there is a odd man talking to her and she just made up a name for him.
Might have.
Maybe.
Paris
Just like
Jarris.
Paris Jarris. That's solid. That's your name now.
You should name your kid that.
Gosh, Paris Jarris.
Just
he'd kill me.
Jarris.
Be a
Shouldn't say
boy
your
called
last
a
name.
boy named Sue all over again, dude. I can't do that to him.
Yeah, he'll have his own song. He'll become famous.
Nobody named Paris Jarris wants to be famous. It's not for a good
Yeah,
reason.
that's not a name you want out there.
Yeah. You'd have to have a stage name or something.
You don't think Paris would be a good stage name?
No.
I knew a girl named Paris.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think I want my kid to.
Sometimes you meet someone in life that ruins a name.
Yeah, I've met a few.
No offense to her, but,
She ruined the name.
he knows.
This one I don't think was from Reddit. I think I found this one. It could be from Reddit. I might have found it from somewhere else. Stardust and Lus is the name.
Huh?
Stardust and Lus. I have
Lus?
no- like,
Endless?
Stardust and Lus, like Lus. I think it's just supposed to rhyme. I mean, Lus might be their name, but.
All right.
So maybe not scary, but definitely weird is how they're starting this out. When I was little, I claimed to have an imaginary friend who had light brown hair and wore a nightgown and had stars for eyes. Well, my niece was living at my old childhood home and she told me that she has a friend who misses me and she asked why I went away. When I asked who, she described my old imaginary friend. It was very spooky.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd be a little
That is
nerd.
odd. The like people having imaginary friends
Yeah.
and then a sibling like or a cousin or whatever.
And if they mentioned they miss you and they wonder why you stopped visiting,
Yeah.
that would be
That's
like,
like, yeah.
that's not even like, okay, so you're going away now.
Yeah.
Good
We're
luck
gonna
at
have
the
to
war,
live
buddy.
somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
This is my last one. When I was about 4, I had an imaginary friend named Chuck. One day I started screaming because I saw my dad run Chuck over with the lawnmower.
Not a good way to go.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
You know?
About a year later, my brother grabbed some hamburger off the shelf in the supermarket and had me sound out the sticker on the front. Ground Chuck. I thought that was terrible but
good.
hilarious.
That's smart.
pretty good.
That kid, he's going
They are
places,
messed up
dude.
for
You come up
life.
with that?
That is like traumatizing though, to have an like, how do you imagine having an imaginary friend and them getting brutally murdered
In your yard.
by a lawnmower?
Yeah, kids are freaks, dude. They're
Yeah,
like,
that
yeah,
is
so I
terrifying.
can control anything that happens with this guy. I want to make him get chopped up with the lawnmower. That's how he goes out.
I bet Chuck.
And they had to have a huge reaction for their whole family to know, like, that
Yeah.
Chuck was because the brother
The
pointed
brother
out
got
the
her back.
yeah.
Now that is a brother. I wish I could get to his level.
That is a good one. That's
Ground
like
Chuck.
that's a once in a lifetime bit that you get to use.
When they follow you, some kids grow up and leave their imaginary friends behind. Others never quite do. There are adults who swear they still feel a presence, the same voice from their childhood whispering from dark corners of their homes.
Now that is.
Why has it got to be a dark
Illness.
corner? Why can't it be a well lit, very
Never whisper from the well.
yeah.
Psychologists say this happens when imagination and trauma intersect. After losing a parent, a sibling, even a pet, some children cope by keeping them alive in imaginary form. They talk to them, hear them, sometimes see them. But occasionally those friends appear years later after the grief has faded, in dreams and mirrors in the corner of your eye. Is the mind remembering their comfort or something that never left? I do think imaginary friends, I don't know this because I haven't looked into it, like the science, but I feel like kids who have childhood trauma or experience like a really bad home life would be more likely to have imaginary
Yeah.
friends because it is a comforting presence in the midst of a lot of chaos or grief or hurt, you know.
Yeah.
I feel like it would be more normal with kids who are going through stuff like that to have imaginary friends because they need someone.
Yeah. I could
That's
see
when
that.
I would see would be most likely and reasonable.
That's a cope, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it's like a coping mechanism. So like I could see that. Not
that one
that's
makes
why
sense.
it makes more sense to me like that, not just like a kid, especially a kid who has siblings and has someone to play with and is like experiencing more of a quote unquote normal childhood.
Yeah.
That's whenever I feel like I'm like, that's so strange to me
That you felt the need.
that you need to create an imaginary
Yeah.
friend.
There were
But
one out
Said the
there.
real ones weren't good enough.
yeah. But you know, everybody's different and
Yeah.
the mind develops
Hey
differently.
man,
but-
I mean, women have book boyfriends now. So have we really gone? Do we really stray that far?
Yeah.
You know,
We haven't
I
made
mean,
White has a book girlfriend.
I
No,
just
I never actually learned how to
no. He just didn't.
I never got there.
Not cool.
No.
I'll tell you that.
What we do have now is
Is AI
technology.
girlfriend.
No,
Yeah, I do have one of those.
this is
He's
the
got one of
last.
them.
This is the last section. Is technology's new friends are now digital companions. Alexa, Siri, AI chatbots, even games where kids talk to characters for hours. Developmental psychologists are asking, are these the new imaginary friends? What happens when the voice on the other side isn't imaginary at all, but programmed to be whatever the child wants it to be? The boundary between imagination and reality is thinner than it's ever been. Maybe we're just giving the unseen a microphone.
No.
We're giving the unseen a microphone.
Why?
think
Tell me,
so.
do you feel like has your AI girlfriend told you to harm others?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. Well, then you're fine.
But it is, the crazy thing is it's not just a childhood thing now. Like, it's an adult. Like,
Yeah.
we're adults and we
It's-
talk to AI.
Have you guys seen like how many people were distraught whenever
The thing,
OpenAI?
and it got rebooted or
Yeah,
whatever.
when
yeah,
it got
they
rebooted,
were-
they lost their.
Some people lost their spouses, their AI spouses.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
People were devastated. It's
Oh,
crazy.
yeah,
Like
it
there,
destroyed some
like
people's-
people like had funerals and stuff.
there are thousands of
And they,
people.
because they're like, that was my husband and he's gone now. He died. Like, I will never have him
Yeah, I
back.
saw a
Type
video
of
on it.
thing. I was
There's-
like,
there was
oh
a big deal
my
about
gosh.
that.
There's thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people that exist right now that have like deep, intimate connections with a robot that are just like completely ingrained.
You know, you see all the memes and the videos and stuff of people like making fun of like robots in the future, like are gonna be, what do they call them, like clankers.
Yeah, clankers
and stuff like that. But like, I think that could be real. That could be a real thing, like, cause you know, people
obviously.
but it's just crazy that could actually be legit. He's like, because it's always the grandpa one is that I always see, and they're like, Grandpa, you can't say these clankers, you know, just like stuff like that. You can't say that. He was like, they're not real. I'm like, Grandpa, that's my boyfriend.
Yeah.
Man, iRobot, it messes, it freaks me out bad.
Hey, but it's the humans that are the
bad guy,
right?
Well, I mean, because we're in control until we aren't anymore.
Yeah, until we ain't. Until it's like, well, we let that get out of hand a little bit.
Would you rather have a tulpa or a robot?
Shoot, I can turn the robot off.
Can you?
Yeah.
At what point do they...
You pull the
control
plug. What are you talking about?
You know, it is crazy because we're at the point where we're mostly having AI train itself.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Is that not concerning? A little bit?
It'll be fine.
Mr. IT, let us know, Mr. IT.
As long as we keep on making money,
Yeah.
that's all that matters.
When it boils down to
Even if they do develop emotions and stuff, give them enough time on the internet and they'll just get depression.
Yeah.
Then they
you think they'll
Hey,
get
man.
sad?
Yeah.
All the robots will be depressed.
As long as my Nvidia stocks just keep going up, then it doesn't matter to me.
Have you guys seen that newer movie with, is it Chris Pratt in it? Chris Pratt and stuff with the robots? I don't remember what it's called. There's like the Peanut Man and stuff.
What are you talking about?
Oh,
Planters
man.
Peanut Guy. New robot movie.
New robot movie.
It was actually liked it. The Electric State.
Never heard that.
I don't think
It's
I've
on
seen
Netflix.
it. Maybe
It has I guess a lot of people actually didn't like it.
Really?
Don't you hate that? Did you watch the movie and you're like,
I was like,
man,
actually
I like
really
that.
good.
You look it up.
It was, like,
everybody's
decent.
This is the worst movie of the century.
You're like, oh, my taste is just terrible.
It's like, oh.
14% on Rotten Tomatoes, 5.9 out of 10 on IMDb.
Yeah, man. You picked a dud, dude.
It says, in a futuristic world, Michelle and her robot companion embark on a perilous adventure, joining forces with a smoke. Basically, robots became a thing, and they were accepted into society as people or whatever. And then they decided they were against the robots, so then they like segregated them,
Yeah.
I guess. Like,
What?
And so it was like this whole thing of like, it was very. I mean, I liked it. I thought it was good. Her brother is in a robot though.
Yeah.
He's like attached, like. They have her brother locked up.
I've seen a clip of
but
this.
his mind
He
is like,
dies, but he comes back and he's like a robot or
yeah,
whatever.
but he's not actually dead. I don't think he ever was. He ends up
yeah.
dying. He ends up dying at the end. I think.
Well, spoilers.
I think. I'm sorry. Yeah. Spoiler alert. Sorry.
I didn't even watch the
no one's.
movie.
I
I haven't
mean,
even seen it.
But yeah,
58% of people don't like this movie. So I think. Like,
but I think I saw a TikTok clip of it.
I actually liked it, but just the thought that could become a thing. I won't be here for it. Hopefully,
whatever
I'll be
it's
gone.
called,
But
that game, Detroit Becomes Human or whatever.
Yeah, that was a
where
pretty good game.
It's like the androids or whatever, and they are treated as like second class citizens, but
Mm-hmm.
they become like sentient and
Rise up.
they have like a rebellion or whatever, and like give them rights, and they're like, oh well, I guess they're
like they're treated as people.
yeah.
It's like Fallout 4.
I mean,
in
I
a
guess
sense.
if they get to that point, are we going to accept them into society?
I don't know.
The Alien series, there's androids in the Alien series that look like humans and talk like humans.
I just don't know how can they ever actually develop real emotions.
Here's going to be the problem. Are we going to be able to tell the difference?
We might not.
Because even if they can't, even if they don't have a soul or develop,
that's the thing in the Alien and in Fallout 4, like you just don't recognize until they get shot or cut open or something. And
like if they can,
They
fool
look like
us
people?
Good enough,
Yeah, like
they look
exactly
exactly.
like-
Really?
Yeah, same thing with like Detroit Become Human. The only difference was they had a little dot on
Are
their
you
side, and they could take
serious?
those off. So yeah, at the end of the day, it's like they don't even have to get good enough to like have a soul and consciousness. They just have to be good enough to
Fake
fool
being-
us into not being able to tell
That's
the difference.
terrifying.
Psychopaths do it all the time.
Yeah,
That's true.
you can only know what's going on in your own brain. You know, I could be an android. You'd have no idea.
I know you're not an android.
I don't know.
You cry
We
too
don't.
much.
Whoa.
Whoa, whoa,
Just
whoa.
kidding.
hey.
I'm just kidding.
He does cry
All
too
right.
much.
Yeah, but we don't talk about it.
The cameras are rolling,
We push that deep down inside.
I'm just teasing.
building
Okay.
heat and pressure.
Yeah, there's too much light in this room for me to do that right now.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any ending thoughts?
Yeah, maybe sending kids to therapy is not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Let's get a guy to check on them every now and then and make sure they're.
I feel like that's just always the ending thought for any of our
Yeah.
videos.
Let's
Check
go
on your
to
kids.
let's go to therapy, guys.
Everyone needs to go to therapy.
Let's all
especially
talk
kids.
to someone, okay?
Yeah.
Because man, yeah, I don't think it could do harm.
Yeah.
I don't think the therapist.
I mean, I guess it could too.
You know.
There's been a few cases.
Yeah.
Do everything at your own
You get a Dahmer
discretion.
as a kid, you're like, oh, man, I don't even know what to tell you, dude.
Yeah.
You gonna have to lock. You just go ahead and lock him up now.
Rich.
Yeah.
Said, send that dude to the ward.
Oh my god.
That's your best option.
Straight jacket that child.
Yeah, like
Send that dude to the
send him
Lord.
to the
He's-
the ward, the ward,
ward.
like the psych ward. Send him to the ward.
I thought you said
Oh,
kid to the
yeah, you
ward.
go ahead and bring him around the barn. Said we better just cut this one
I'm
off.
so glad that you told me different because I swear you said send that kid to the Lord.
That's just before it can do any harm.
Yeah. The Reaper's harvesting a little early this year.
Oh my
Said
god.
this is his best shot up there, man. We better just
Get him before he's old enough to be responsible for his soul.
All right.
God.
Thank you so much for joining us in today's episode. If you
Don't
enjoyed
kill your
this,
kids.
if you enjoyed this, Wyatt,
What?
if you enjoyed this, make sure to like and subscribe. We want to hear from you. Leave topic ideas in the comments or find our email in the description box below to send us your scary stories. I
Let
can't
us know
even
if
breathe.
You had an imaginary friend.
Please, I want to know for real. Like,
Did he tell you to hurt
legitimately.
people? Did he tell you? Because mine did.
Like, I am
was
genuinely
really
intrigued.
loud.
Yeah.
And I want to know if it was like a normal, healthy experience or if they were evil. or
Yeah.
not.
Did you have an evil friend?
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments down below.
Find us here next time on the Fear and Flame podcast. Bye.
See ya.
Out.